How's it going, everybody? Copyright infringement back yet again. So what are we doing today? Well, this is my sister's Nintendo Switch Lite, and it currently doesn't work. More specifically, there are issues with the joystick because, of course there are. This is a Nintendo Switch line product. Of course, the control sticks have to not be working. So if you've seen my channel before, then you might know my opinions on these garbage potentiometer style joysticks. These have unfortunately become the standard for the gaming landscape as a whole in terms of controllers, but there is a chance for us. There's an opportunity we can take here. We're gonna replace these with joysticks from Gully Kit, and these are specifically the Hall Effect sensing joysticks. To not bore you with all the nitty-gritty details, basically what you need to know is that these control sticks use magnets instead of potentiometers to read where the position of the stick and everything. So that means no parts are going to be rubbing and grinding together and causing wear over time, and therefore these sticks should last a hell of a lot longer than the ones that ship with the stock Nintendo Switch. But a little bit of a problem is that, here, let me get this open real quick. The little bit of a problem that we have is that these sticks are black, and my sister did not want to switch out her white joysticks. She wanted to keep them white, obviously, to go with the buttons and everything, and I get it, it makes sense. So we also got, it's hard to see, but they are replacement joystick toppers, so that way we can have our white joysticks with the Nintendo Switch Lite and all of that fun stuff. All right, so I got the laptop over here. We're going to open up a iFixit tutorial. I got my toolkit ready to go. The right joystick seems to be mostly fine. There might be some inaccuracies here and there, but just for the sake of safety, we're just gonna replace both of them anyway, just so that, you know, we don't have to do this whole procedure a second time. You know what I mean? First, we need to start by powering the entire system down, opening it up, and disconnecting the battery. Oh, and iFixit. Hey, listen, if you want to sponsor this channel, you know, my DMs are open. I am more than happy to accept some iFixit money to for the channel, because I feel like that would be cool to do. So one of the annoying things about the Nintendo Switch, and a lot of Nintendo products, honestly, is that I don't know if it's possible to see. Yeah, they use Y-wing, tri-wing screwdrivers. So normally, in a normal Phillips head screwdriver, there will be 4 points. Here, you know what? I will use my LTT screwdriver as an example. There you go. You can kind of see the difference if the autofocus will maintain. So the Phillips head has 4 points, and the tri-wing has only 3. It's a very uncommon bit in the grand scheme of electronics like these, but Nintendo loves Y-wing or tri-wing screwdrivers. It's like their security bit, you know? I need a smaller one. Now, this should be relatively easy for me, considering I've already done this repair. I actually got out the old potentiometer joystick, because I ordered a kit of 2 of these, but I only replaced 1 stick. So I've still got one of the original potentiometer joysticks hanging around. But I might just throw it away, because, you know, we're a Hall Effect family now. Oh, and there's also 2 screws on the top and 2 screws on the bottom. Curiously, though, the screws on the top and bottom, focus, are actually like mini Phillips head screws. So it's only the screws on the back that are tri-wing, but these up here are regular Phillips. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but hey, we'll just roll with it. It should be fine. Okay, I used a Y00, so I'm gonna use a Phillips 00. Hopefully that works. Golly, bro, those are real tiny. Look at that. Look at that compared to my hand. Good lord. All right, so I've removed the back panel screws. I've released the top and bottom screws, and now we're going to release the clips securing the back panel. There we go. Yeah, you just gotta run a tool along, oh my god, the speaker. I really hope I don't bust the speaker. Good lord. Oh, do I need to remove the game card? I probably should remove the game card. Let's remove this. Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm pretty sure that's my copy of Luigi's Mansion 3, now that I think about it. I don't exactly have the correct opening tool that iFixit has. Probably should have ordered one, but, the ones that I just happen to have lying around should be fine, right? Right? I think it should be fine. Hello, 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 hello. Come loose. Come. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, you can see all my fingerprints from when I worked on it last. Probably should clean that. There's some fuzz. Ugh, is that from me? That can't be from me. Hold on. I don't have compressed air, but I've got a rag and some isopropyl alcohol. It's gonna have to do, I guess. We finally got the back panel removed. What do we gotta do now? Remove the shield plate with screw, 4 screws. Let's put the isopropyl away so we don't spill it on anything before we start screwing again. And I'm trying to keep the screws in order of like how I pulled them out. So this, like step 1, step 2, step 3, I'm gonna keep going down here, and then whenever I get to this end, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna follow the order backwards. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna scroll back up the iFixit guide and figure it out from there. So then we can remove, whoa, hello. We can remove this. All right, there we go. We will put this over here. We'll put these two over here. There we go. So we got the battery, we got the, ooh, hello. There is thermal paste on this. Okay, good to know. I'm really glad. I put this like face down, and I didn't think that there would be thermal paste on here. So yeah, there you go. Learn from my mistakes. I thankfully did not get any thermal paste on the back of the Switch. Fuck, I have to take out the whole goddamn motherboard of this thing, don't I? Yeah, I do. Damn, bro. Okay, so I don't have a spudger tool, but I was able to find pliers. So I should be able to just use these to undo these clips. There we go. And we'll use these pliers. These are really, really thin, so I gotta be careful to not ruin these ribbon cables, because these get ruined. My sister needs a new Switch, so let's not do that. So underneath here, so this cable seems to be routed all the way over here, so we could probably just remove this, since we're doing both of the joysticks anyway. So let's see if we can remove this cable. There we go. Okay, battery disconnected. Good. Good. We're not replacing this though, we're replacing the joysticks. Oh yeah, no, I remember last time I did this, putting the trigger back on was annoying. Or was that with the regular Joy-Cons? Because I did a shell swap. Oh no, this one's actually fairly easy. Okay, so it was in the normal Joy-Cons that I did a shell swap for. Those ones, like trying to fit the L and R, like the trigger and the bumpers back in, was a Herculean task, because it was like you got to force it a little bit, but then you also had to not force it too much or else you break it. It was fucking annoying. There we go. Remove these. And then does the whole daughter board assembly just come out? It does. Look at that. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? This is actually a perfect opportunity to do a little bit more cleaning. So look at all that. There's a bunch of, here, let me get my hands up in there. Can you see it? Can you see the gamer scunge in there? That's that should be an excuse to you that you should always take the time to clean the buttons and the pads in your controllers if you've had them for more than a few years. So look at that. That is the daughter board assembly for essentially just the D-pad and the right trigger. Interesting. Put that right there. Here, I should also get the pad out of the trigger assembly, because I'm also going to be cleaning the trigger. Okay, all the buttons and everything go over here. I will clean those with some isoprope. And then it seems like it's pretty straightforward from here. And we're only going to do these sticks one at a time. I'm not going to completely disassemble the entire Switch to replace everything. We'll do this joystick first, reassemble the entire thing, and then we'll start working on the other joystick. I feel like that is the smartest way to go about this, just because, like, I don't want to have so many screws over here that it just confuses me. Like, this was already complicated enough. We can put all this back together and then start work, because we got to take the entire motherboard to replace the right analog stick. So I feel like we should be fine for the most part. So this is the old one, and this one sucks and it's broken. So we're gonna throw that away. We don't need it anymore. Now we get the fancy, nice Hall effect sticks. Now, these things didn't really come with, I mean, they kind of came with the instructions. Pinch the joystick cap and pull it upward to force to remove the original cap. If you say so, Gully Kit. Oh, wow, it really is just that simple. You can just pull it off. All right, cool. It's that easy. It looks like these guys are raised up a little bit more. Maybe, maybe not. I don't want to push down on them too hard because I don't want to damage them. I think they're raised up a little bit more because here, look. If we get both of these sticks, so you can see the one with the blue cable is the original. Here, focus. Autofocus, please. The one with the blue stick is the original, and the one with the orange stick is the Gully Kit one. The Gully Kit stick seems to be a bit more raised up. And I don't know if that's because I'm not pushing this part down hard enough, or if these sticks are just naturally a little bit more raised. I guess we will cross that. Focus! Come on, goddammit. I guess we will cross that bridge when we get to it. It should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. And now we do the entire process backwards. Yay!
Oh geez, I wonder if I got the world record.
So unfortunately, now is the time when we must realize that we are only halfway done. We still gotta do this other joystick on this side right here, and clean up all these buttons right here, and this trigger, and all that fun stuff, so. Yay! All right, cool. Let's go over to the right joystick replacement. And then we're going to use our 000 to remove the heatsink from the APU? CPU? I don't know exactly what each chip does. This is the cartridge slot. Whatever. We're gonna remove these screws. Oh boy. And now you just remove the heatsink. All right, well, it was that easy, I guess. Do I replace this thermal compound? I actually might. Well, we'll put that over there while we think about it. All right, cool. And that is the card reader and headphone jack assembly. Okay, now these are orange hairs. That is 100% from my sister's cat. I'm not noticing any separation between where the right analog stick is and the rest of this board. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to remove the entire motherboard to make this repair happen, which sucks, but you know. We can just remove the entire motherboard, it looks like. Oh yeah. We don't even need to remove this speaker assembly because there's nothing in the way. So now we are removing the entire motherboard. Ah, there's like a little channel right here on this side for you to put a little spudger in and lift the whole thing out. Whoa, there we go. Look at that. That is the entire motherboard for a Nintendo Switch. The entire system is right here on this little board. Okay, I'm assuming these big chips right here are the CPU and GPU, but Nintendo puts these little silver covers on top of them, so it's really hard to tell. Focus, dude, come on. Dude, this autofocus is driving me fucking insane. I need to get like a goddamn DSLR and actually do this shit with a DSLR instead of my fucking webcam, dude. All right, here. So let's start taking off all the boutons. Yeah, these buttons are scungy. A, B, X, Y. They're usually the culprit for the scunge. There you go. Yeah, look at that finger grime that's caked in there. Ugh, my sister better be fucking appreciative after this is done. Every single thing I take off, there's like 3 or 4 more little hairs that come with it. It's kind of crazy though that you gotta take the whole goddamn motherboard out just to replace a joystick. God, that sucks. Well, it's a good thing that hopefully I won't have to do this again. Hopefully. God, I hope. Pretty sure they also do mods where you can replace the screen of a Switch or a Switch Lite with the OLED screen that they can do on the Switch OLED. I'm not going to do that. I might do that on my original Switch just for the fun of it, but don't hold your breath on that one. This shit sucks. Don't hold your breath on me doing any more Switch repair videos. All right, cool. So now we got both sticks working, but unfortunately my work is far from done. Now we gotta do the entire thing we just did in reverse. But before I do that, I need to break out the Icy Pro. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I just noticed here, if we move this cable out of the way, you can tell which button goes where based on the glyphs on the back, dude. You can easily tell which way they're oriented. So here, if I get the A button put in right here, watch. Okay. So I know that this is the A button, right? So if I pick it up like this, I can put it in without looking, like this, and I know it'll fit because the way that these are positioned, they match up with the directions they are. That's a cute little detail. I like that. It makes repairing this thing and putting it back together just a little bit easier. I appreciate that. Shoutouts to Simple Flips! All right, and then next is putting the heatsink back on. Ah, boy. I'm probably not, I don't think I'm gonna replace this reddish stuff up here, but I think I should fix up this. So, for the record, you should not use toilet paper to wipe off thermal compound. The only reason I said I'm getting some toilet paper is so that I have a little bit of a work mat to work with here. So let us, where's that isoprope? Now, this is actually an important question. Why am I fussing about replacing thermal compound? Isn't it good practice to always, try to replace thermal compound when you work on this kind of stuff? Yeah, and that's why I'm doing it, because it's a good idea to do it. But at the same time, it's annoying, and I don't want to. I don't want to do this. That's pretty much the only reason why I'm pitching a fit over it. Don't get on my desk, you fuck. Oh god, you see, this is what I mean, dude, because it just gets everywhere, man. If you don't worry about it, like, it's just gonna get everywhere. Like, it fucking sucks, dude. I hate working with thermal paste. I got most of it off the CPU. Now, a little bit of this Noctua thermal compound. Don't need a lot, probably. I hope not. I really hope not. Where's like a sacrificial piece of plastic that I can use? Not the best idea I've ever had, but it's probably fine. It's probably fine. All right, this should be good enough. So, hopefully, our Switch should power on. Our Switch should power on. Oh, it works. Okay, so it does work. Listen. I don't know if that's picking up. Okay, the screen is not plugged in all the way. Okay, easy. Well, the good news is that the buttons seem to work, which is good. Ah, fuck, okay, there we go. I'm panicking right now. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all. It's this cable right here, and it looks like it's not plugged in all the way, which is fine. Oh, I don't want to take off the fucking... All right, so I know exactly... Well, I like to think I know exactly what the issue is. Truth is, I actually don't know what the issue is, but the first place to start, obviously, is the screen cable. Maybe it's not properly seated all the way. You never know. And the Switch was able to power on without the screen on, It was making sounds. It was responding to all the buttons, thankfully. So that's one problem solved. So, like, as long as I can get this whole assembly out, as long as I can plug this little fucking cable in, as far in as it'll go. Oh, the screen works! Screen works! Screen works! Oh my god. We are golden. We are so golden. Screen turned on. Oh my god. I saw it. I plugged it in and a little battery symbol came up. So it's working. I also had fucking thermal paste on my finger. Where did that even come from, dude? I'm not considering this a completed project until I get into the menu and I can see the analog sticks working. I know that I'm cutting out a lot for the sake of this video. I want you all to be aware, I've been sitting here for like 2 hours at this point, dealing with computer-related shenanigans and also dealing with, you know, just making sure that this Switch actually works. So between every single cut, there's probably a solid 30 minutes between each cut that I'm just not showing. By the end of this, I'm gonna be a fucking master of taking these things apart. I mean, next step would be to get like one of those fancy Zelda ones and solder on a mod chip to, you know, get some emulation going and some homebrew. But that is a project I will save for another day, and one that's not done on a Switch that does not belong to me. I'd prefer to actually own the Switch that I'm working on. You know? Okay. Now, oh, look at that. She lives! She lives! All right, before I put the screws back in, I just want to see the analog sticks work. Look at that! Oh, what the fuck, dude? God damn it. Why did my camera just stop working? All right, I don't care. The fucking calibration, the audio, the focus, everything is gonna be out of whack. I don't care anymore. It's done. It's finally done. Look at that. Look at that. So much better. Oh my god. All right. Oh boy, dude. Let me just get a big zoom out here. Oh, dude, this is like 2 hours of work on this shit. But it is finally done. We have replaced the shitty fucking original Nintendo Switch joysticks. We don't have to worry about them anymore. They can't hurt you. It finally works. I will fix the fine details later. I'm so tired, bro. I want to be done with this, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this video. Thank you for watching, however long you made it into this video. It is possible for you to do it as long as you have some patience and some spare time, like a few hours of spare time, and you're willing to, like, you have steady hands. You really are gonna need steady hands and a solid workstation with a lot of light around you. It's gonna take you a minute to get it right. That's okay. You might have to take the back panel off a couple of times to make it work properly. That is also okay. I am exhausted. I'm going to make sure all the buttons work on the outside. I'm going to put the back panel back on. I will hand it off to my sister and I will be done for the day. Good Lord. Anyways, at the end of this video, I want to thank the YouTube lads who help support me directly. If you want to become a YouTube lad and help me more directly and get your name here at the end and at the beginning of the video, and you want to see a whole bunch more cool stuff from me coming up this year, you can go ahead and hit that join button, hit the subscribe button, hit the fucking... do all the other bullshit, because honestly, it does help out more than you would expect. And if you want to see a behind the scenes cut of this video, well, you're gonna have to go ahead and hit that join button just to understand everything that goes into making this kind of video. So, thank you again for making this far, and I will see you in the next video.